What's up, YouTube? James here with BrothersRC, doing a little barbed wire action on the boat here in the shop. Reason I'm doing this is because this is a flex shaft, and this is a flex shaft on drugs. Can you see the difference? Okay, I know you can't because it might be a little bit hard on the camera, but if you take a look at this end here, zoom in there real good, Brad. See that end there, how it's ballooned out just a little bit, whereas this one on the right, this is the new flex shaft, this is the old one. What had happened was, because, well, I'm new at this, just like most of everybody else that's watching this, and we're all new at some point in our lives, but what happened was, is I crimped down the end of this flex shaft going into the motor coupler, because, Brad, keep the camera right there and I'll show the people why. Here's the motor coupler. This end goes on the motor, and then the bottom end there goes on the flex shaft. And you can see straight through it. There's two grub screws that hold it on either side, and the flex shaft goes in. Now let me show you the old flex shaft. When this goes in here, that's it. That's as far as it goes. Just barely. All right, and that's because that end has been flared out from me just crimping it down all the time. The reason for that is because after about every 3 runs with this boat, I decided to go ahead and re-grease the flex shaft. I need to have everything nice and lubricated, and then all I do is I take some cheap old marine grease and just dunk the flex shaft in there and slide it on into the shaft in the boat, wipe off the excess grease, and we're good to go. Now, let me show you how this flex shaft sets in the coupler. This is a new coupler. I put the old one back in the boat knowing that the coupler is not wrong. So you can see that this coupler, the flex shaft goes all the way through it. So I learned from my mistakes, picked up a new flex shaft for, well, this price tag says $5.99. You get a brand new flex shaft plus lock nut for the prop and an adapter, a brass adapter for the prop to hold on to. So they're fairly inexpensive. You can find them from Atomic's website or from any local hobby store. These boats are really, really popular, and they're really easy to work on. So down inside the boat here, I have the coupler reinstalled on the motor. It's not fully bolted down or anything yet. Then this silver tube you see here, there's plastic bushings in there, and you get some new ones whenever you buy a new flex shaft, so I'm leaving the old ones in there. I have no reason to replace those. But the flex shaft just slides in from the stern of the boat and then comes all the way up here through the end of this tube, and then you see a little bit of the flex shaft between the tube and the motor coupler. And then that is where you put the little grub screws on to tighten it down. I do use Loctite on it. You can see a little bit of red Loctite that got flung around in there. This time around I'm using blue just because that's what I have on hand. That's what I bought the last time I was at the store. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Today's Saturday and we're just out having a good old time. We've been wrenching a little bit this last night and today, doing a little twin hammers work, and now that everything's kind of put together, we're working on the barbed wire, getting it ready, getting it put back together. So yeah, we're just having some fun. That's about it. That's all you can do. We're going to try and keep this one short, so guys, have fun. And if you haven't already, subscribe to BrothersRC, and then give us a thumbs up on YouTube as well as the Facebook page, facebook.com/BrothersRC, or at Instagram @TheBrothersRC. We'll see you next time. Thanks.